Hello and welcome to this very short video. So the Continental Cup is coming up. This is a little simmed tournament that I've done. Basically, I've made 6 teams of the continents, and I'm going to simulate their games together and see who comes out on top, essentially. So I've made squads of 23. I've given everyone a kit number from 1 to 23, which is honestly the most difficult part of this because FIFA does not make it easy to change squad numbers. And then I've set up their tactics based on how I think they would play. And yeah, I'm just going to simulate those games. I've also given them kits based on their logos. So you can see the logos now, and I've given them kits. You'll see the kits in the next video. I'm going to do a video where I tell you all the squads and who made it into the teams and who didn't. Well, I won't tell you who didn't because I would be here all day. There's thousands of players. Yeah, so the basic way that this tournament is going to work is I'm going to have each team play each other once in a neutral stadium. I've chosen England as the venue, so all the stadiums are going to be English stadiums, and it's going to be a different stadium in each game. And they're all going to play each other once, and that will form the league table. So that's 5 games, 5 game weeks. So I'll do a video for each game week. So there'll be 3 games per video. When that ends, we'll have a league table. And the top 4 will go into the playoffs, and the playoffs will be semi-finals and then the final, and the winner of the final wins the tournament. And just to make it a bit more interesting, the teams that lose the semi-finals will go to a 3rd place playoff, and that will decide who comes 3rd and 4th, and then the teams that finish bottom 2 will do their own little playoff to decide who comes 5th and 6th. So the league table is just arbitrary, really. I imagine there will be like a little trophy for winning the league table, just like how they do in like the MLS, I suppose. But yeah, so you'll win the league, and then that doesn't really mean that you've won the league. You've got to win the final to win the trophy, and I think that's the most interesting way of doing things. Also, to help the littler teams, I've decided that a draw within the league table doesn't count as 1 point. It goes to penalties, and if you win, you get 2 points, and if you lose, you get just the 1. But I think that's all the rules you need to know. Yeah, I think that's everything. Anything else that comes up, I'm sure will be explained within the videos themselves. Let me know what you think of this. The last thing worth mentioning is really that the nations, or should I say continents, Oceania and Asia, can be a little bit confusing. I've done it based on the confederations, so OFC, AFC, instead of Oceania and Asia, and I've used FIFA to do it. So if you were to type in Oceania on FIFA, you'd see Australians, and you'd see one guy who's from a country I forget, but those 2 countries, Australia and that other country, they play in the AFC qualification. So if they qualify for the World Cup, they have to go through there, and that's what I'm using. So Australia is part of Asia, and I will refer to the teams as Asia. So it may get a little bit confusing, but when I say Asia, I do mean AFC, and when I say Oceania, I mean OFC. I don't think it's any other countries or any continents are confusing. It's just those 2 because of Australia being the main team that kind of switched over. And yeah, because Oceania is pretty much just New Zealand, it's just the New Zealand team. I've said that they need to start, because they've only got 2 other players that are in that team that aren't from New Zealand. They have to start them so it's not just a New Zealand team. They have to play each continent has to play at least 3 nations within their starting lineup. But yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all the rules that are important. I hope you enjoy the videos. It's been fun to do, and it's a bit new and interesting. I've always wanted to do something like this, and it's the first time I'm properly trying. So I hope you like it, and if you like this kind of thing, like the video, and I'll know to do more of this kind of thing in the future or the past. But yeah, subscribe if you want to see those videos come out, and I look forward to seeing what you think's going to happen. Tell me who you think's going to win, and tell me who you think should get in those lineups. See you for the first video.